The bedroom lay in silence, lit only by the faint spill of streetlight through the window. Rachel rested beside me, her frustration heavy in the air after I turned away from her touch. 7 years married. Once, our closeness was fueled by a spark of intimacy. Lately, though, the weight of my job and her sharp remarks had dimmed it. When I pulled back that night, she let out a laugh, cold, cutting. "What's wrong with you, Ben? Not man enough to sleep with your wife?" The words sliced deep, echoing in the dark. I stayed still, her laughter twisting like a blade in my chest. Rachel's confidence had always been magnetic, but lately her barbs about my long hours at the construction site and my constant fatigue chipped away at me. I'd been working overtime for our dream home, yet her words left me feeling small. Inadequate. "That's not fair," I whispered. She only turned over, brushing me aside. The sting wasn't new. She had taken jabs before, and I'd told myself it was stress, letting it slide. By morning, she sipped her coffee as if nothing had happened, chatting lightly about her students. But I couldn't shake her words. They'd cracked something inside me. I thought back to the early days, her warm laughter, our stolen kisses. When had it slipped away? I set my mug down, resolve tightening my chest. "Rachel, I want a divorce." My voice didn't waver. Her smile disappeared instantly, her eyes wide, as if I had just pulled the floor out from under her. She laughed again, nervous this time. "You're not serious." But I nodded, unflinching. "I'm done being your target. I deserve more than mockery." Tears streamed down her cheeks. Her hands trembled as she reached for me. "I didn't mean it, Ben. I was upset." Her voice cracked, but the damage was already done. Her words had stripped me raw too many times. I grabbed my keys. "I'll stay at a motel for now." She followed, pleading. "Please, let's just talk." I turned to her, the woman I had loved through struggle and sacrifice. "You laughed at me for not being enough. I can't live with that." Her sobs echoed as I closed the door behind me. It wasn't anger she felt in that moment, but my calm certainty. At the motel, the room was bare, the hum of the air conditioner my only company. Her texts poured in, apologies, promises to change. I didn't respond. Instead, I replayed our years together, her encouragement when I first started at the firm, my pride in her teaching, the gradual shift as her words sharpened. This wasn't the first time. It was a pattern. Asking for divorce wasn't meant to wound her. It was a stand for myself. The next day I met with a lawyer, not to file yet, but to understand my options. Later, Rachel begged me to meet at a diner. Her eyes were swollen, her voice desperate. I was wrong. I lashed out because I felt rejected. "I love you." I listened, but the wound was fresh. "You made me feel worthless," I said. "I need more than sorry." Her tears fell. My steady resolve, calm, not cruel, hit harder than any argument could. A week later, we started counseling. Rachel admitted how her insecurity twisted into mockery, how my exhaustion made her feel unwanted. I confessed the toll her words had taken on me, how they eroded my confidence. The sessions were raw, exposing the damage we had ignored. My demand for divorce hadn't been a bluff, it was a wake-up call. A plea for respect. Rachel began to soften, stopping herself before biting words escaped. I opened up more, sharing my stress instead of hiding it. We made space for each other again, date nights, long conversations, no distractions. Her ridicule had nearly broken us. But my choice to confront it, to choose self-respect over silence, forced us to face the truth. We weren't perfect, but we were trying again. Building not on wounds, but honesty. One evening, after dinner, Rachel slipped her hand into mine. Her gaze was tender. "I'm glad you didn't let me push you away," she said. I nodded, the memory of her tears sharper than her laughter. Her cruelty had cut me, but my steady stand had changed us. We were still healing, but this time we were learning to love without tearing each other down.